What can go wrong with lean agile procurement? Well, what can go wrong with procurement? The key really is to try and explore to find out whether you have the right partner to start working with. And I'd like to flip the question to think about how do we manage the risk of procurement in lean agile procurement? Because the risks of procurement will still exist regardless of whether you use a more traditional predictive approach or the more empirical lean approach. The first aspect is partner selection. In many ways, your partners will self-select because they will not engage in the big room planning or not wish to adopt this new way of working. Even though they may be a super large consultancy that say they're agile to the core, as soon as you invite them to behave in an agile way in the procurement process, you'll find out that people will not be available. They don't really want that. They want the set book of requirements, etc. So at that point, that partner has ruled themselves out because they are demonstrating at the core of their business they are not agile, regardless what their marketing says. So that's the first risk management technique. The second thing that often happens is the time to start. And one of the key focuses of lean agile procurement is once you have completed your big room evaluation and you have selected partners and you can move into the product development phase. At that point, you could even run multiple partners. Now, there will be some costs associated with this. However, by having multiple running partners, you could then quickly evaluate their real performance in the first cycle. So within 2 weeks, when you're asking for feedback, or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, whatever it is, you may be paying more money at that point. But when it comes to the time for the potential partners, well, they're actual partners now, when it comes time for them to show you what they have actually done in that time, you can find out who is behaving in a truly agile way, who has delivered done, who has engaged effectively with you as a company to deliver the thing that you want. So that's the second risk management aspect. The third aspect of risk management is dynamic partnering. This could be established in the big room evaluation, or while you're running that initial prototype phase or that initial early develop phase, you could then find ways that a collaborative partnership between multiple organizations may help you leverage their various expertises to ensure you deliver the best product you can to your customer, which will maximize your return on investment. Contractually, at this point, it will look more like a time and materials contract. So typically, you will have a master services agreement, which frames everything, ensuring that you're legally compliant, having addressed issues like GDPR, payment terms, legal terms, InfoSec terms, all of that good stuff. And then you can have a bill of service or a specific agreement for each schedule, or 2 week or 3 week or 3 month or whatever. So you have a master services agreement to frame it, and that will have the exit criteria, and then you can just issue a statement of work for each cycle. So the risks of lean agile procurement will be very similar to the risks of traditional procurement, in the same way that the risks of delivering a product in an agile way are still the same as delivering a product in a predictive way. The key is by rapid delivery of a done working increment, we manage and mitigate those risks. How much can you afford to lose by selecting a bad partner?